Hey guys, welcome back to the lab. This is Professor Walnut, and once again we've got another battle video for you. As always, before we start, I'd like to ask you to leave a like. It really helps support me, and if you could leave a comment below about my play or any changes I could make to what I'm doing, I would really love to hear from you. Finally, if you're new here, subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. I would love to have you back. Just like the last video this week, we are still recording battles in the international competition for April, and this is no different. The team is the same as before, and we will go ahead and get right into it. It's battle time. Full context for this battle, we are at 1686 as our ranking, and we are going into finding our new opponent, and here they are. Blaze, 1784. All right, this is going to be a hard-fought match, and we're looking at not Xerneas' son. We're looking at a Yveltal Xerneas team. Sorry, Yveltal. Groudon Xerneas team. Interesting. Interesting that it's doing so well, too. We do have the opportunity to set up Trick Room here. They don't have a whole lot for it, minus like putting Indeedee to sleep turn 1, which would be a little annoying. So we're going to try for that. So Galio actually does really well here, and Kyogre I think needs to come just to hopefully clean stuff up in the end. I think, yeah, Kyogre is more consistent than Kyogre, or Zapdos or Whimsicott is, so yeah, we're going for that. Mind you, we could think about Whimsicott because it's running the Safeguard, so it will not be put to sleep, but it's kind of useless if they end up not bringing the... the Venusaur. Wow. Sometimes I blank really hard on Pokemon names. I don't know why. It's a shame whenever it happens during recording, but hey, what can you do, right? All right. So this is going to be a weird one. This is going to be difficult. They must be, I feel like they're looking at my team with at least some fear, right? Because they're like, oh man, this team is using Exeggutor and they're actually pretty high up. We'll see what happens here. Looks like they're going to go right down to the wire. And we'll see if they they run out of time. It could be close. I don't know. They're thinking hard. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they're going to go for. Oh, man. Nerves for this one, because they're so highly ranked. All right. Oh, they're going straight for Whimsicott Xerneas. You know, I could almost consider switching this turn, right? Actually, the question is, they might want to go for Dazzling Gleam, I feel like. Yeah, you know what? Like, it's clear that I want to Trick Room. So I just want to Expanding Force and go for a switch into Solgaleo. Oh, that's strange. I just realized that my... Hang on. Did I not save that? Yeah, there we go. That's why. Anyway. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm trying. It's going to be weird. Like, I really just feel like they want to go straight Dazzling Gleam. Giga Drain. Interesting. Did not expect that. And Gleam. Sub. Whoa, okay. Not at all what I expected, but I think we should break the sub, shouldn't we? Expanding Force does a ton. Okay. And yes, we break the sub. Great. But I don't want to max, do I? Because they could just sub. Well, even if they sub, we'll still do some damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and Steel Spike and go for another Expanding Force. Yeah? It's tough to say. Sub was an interesting option there. I mean, it gets them a lot if I just go straight for the Trick Room thing, but it was pretty clear that if I just went for Trick Room, they would have... Yeah, there's Tailwind. Oh, did I not max? I didn't max. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Like, honestly, it was a mistake, but I will take this turn. So we're going to do a chunk. Like, we're going to take out the sub with Steel Spike here. Right? Okay. And then we're going to do a chunk with the Expanding Force. So I haven't maxed. They're not wasting my max. Whatever's in the back is going to be interesting. And Xerneas almost straight goes down. Nice. Yeah, they can't sub again. The question is what they're going to bring out next. And I might very well max in response to whatever it is. Yeah, it's Groudon. So that makes sense. I don't even want to go for redirection here because I want Groudon to proc my policy. So I think it's legitimately just going to be, we'll Mindstorm since it does more damage to Groudon. And then we'll Expanding Force so we can take out the Xerneas guaranteed. Like, yeah, they've got Tailwind on their side, but we've got Bulk. Yeah, they're maxing Groudon. We should survive whatever combination of attacks are coming here unless they crit. If they crit, then we're in some trouble. But Expanding Force into Max Mindstorm into Expanding Force is going to do a huge chunk to Groudon here, and I think as long as Indeedee survives the turn, we should be able to KO Groudon as well. The question is, you know, whether or not Indeedee survives the turn. It depends on what they target, right? Because if they do target Indeedee, then we don't get our weakness policy activated, and we don't do a ton to Groudon. We will still KO the Xerneas. So we've deviated pretty far from the game plan, but because of their more passive options that they've gone for, it's actually gotten us into a pretty good place. So yeah, here's Dazzling Gleam. Indeedee takes that just fine. It does basically nothing to Solgaleo. And here's Max Quake. Tell me you're going into Solg here. Nah, into Indeedee. That's fine. That makes sense to me. So the annoying thing now... Yeah, and they're raising their special defense, but that doesn't do anything for them. The annoying thing now is that I can't just bring in Exeggutor. However, we can bring in Kyogre, take control of the weather. Their Tailwind is almost over, but they're almost guaranteed here to be faster anyway. We are Assault Vest, which is great for us. We're going to take damage, so we have to go for the Origin Pulse here. The question is what I target, right? I think it's actually going to be Xerneas now. And I'll Origin Pulse. Because I want to get rid of the Xerneas so I can potentially angle for a Trick Room at the end here. It's going to be close, most likely. Especially since they're getting Spidef boosts. There's the Gleam. Kyogre takes that beautifully. Honestly, they're basically doing nothing with Xerneas here, but I don't want... Yeah, and they Quake into Kyogre as well. Did we survive that? Oh, we do. Nice, with 7 HP. That's crazy. Okay. So we're single target here. Or who's going first? Okay, we're actually... Yeah. Oh, that's tons of damage to Groudon, too. Even with the +2 Spidef there, that's a ton of damage. And here's Steel Spike. Groudon takes a chunk again. Xerneas is still... sorry, Xerneas is gone. I was going to say Kyogre is still going. What's their last Pokemon? It's going to be... That's going to be a big determining factor. I don't know what that is. Ah, it's Venusaur. Okay. That is a little concerning, not going to lie. I want to Mindstorm it. Or even... I don't know. Yeah, I'm good with Mindstorming it. Because we'll be faster. I think we'll be faster than Venusaur. It's hard to say. Ah, yeah, they get Sleep Powder. Never mind, we're not faster. Okay. And I'm sure they went for Quake Flare. Okay. Yeah, Flare to KO the Kyogre makes a lot of sense. This is going to be close in the end. If we can get Trick Room and Wake Up, then we'll be golden. The question is whether or not we get Trick Room, and that's going to be a hard call. We are asleep this turn, which means we have a chance of waking up next turn. Their Tailwind is over, right? They still have Tailwind, so that made a difference. All right, so we basically just have to go for... What do we go for here? They could have Weather Ball. We go for Trick Room every time. The question is what we target. And I think the answer is going to be Groudon. I think we target Groudon every time. Not with that. We could even target with Earthquake, to be honest. Do some damage to both, break a Sash. We won't do too much to Exeggutor, and I'll get the Trick Room up. Yeah, they could be Weather Ball. They're probably going to like Fire Punch me. If they go P-Blades, it won't KO, but with P-Blades and Weather Ball, it very well could. It's going to be tough here, I think. There's a good chance we lose this, but we are definitely making my opponent think. Because I can't put to sleep Exeggutor. If they don't have like Sludge Bomb or Weather Ball, then they can't do a whole lot of damage with Venusaur into Exeggutor. Fire Punch, I think we survive. Yeah, they have Weather Ball though. Ouch. Does this KO us? They're going into Sulk. Does that KO? It doesn't. Okay. Man. And what'd they do here? Fire Punch? Alright. Well, they get Trick Room. They crit us. It doesn't matter. That would have KO'd regardless, I think. We do get Trick Room. They have Weather Ball on Venusaur. We can... it's going to be so hard to KO Venusaur with Exeggutor. That said, we have like practically infinite healing here. So if we can Grass Knot Groudon and make it go down, which I think we will here. But they Protect. Yeah, Protect makes a lot of sense there. Okay. We'll see how much they do with Weather Ball. Because we're just going to keep getting our berry back. There it is. It could easily be way too much, though. Oh, but it's not. Huh. Actually, it would have been better there, I think, if they did more damage. But we do have practically infinite healing right now. This could be a win. It's not impossible. It's hard, but it's not impossible. It's going to be so weird. This is going to be a long end game. Here's Weather Ball again. At some point, they're also going to run out of the sun, right? As long as they don't crit, we survive. Yep. We get our berry. And we get our berry again. And I think we eat it again, too. This is doable. This is weird, but it's doable. Because we get a double citrus berry. There we are. We're back in the green. I think higher than when we started, so that's phenomenal. I'm not sure. I think it's probably Brutal Swing here. Like, it probably does the most damage between... Yep, Brutal Swing. God, it's going to be such a piecemeal endgame here. Weather Ball again. This is so weird. Yeah, we actually have... Oh, the sun's over. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. Do we get Harvest? We do not. Ah, that's going to be the end then. Man. If only. If only. We had an egg and a dream. This is quite a match, though. I love this. This is very good. Yeah, and you just Weather Ball again. The neutral damage will still KO. What a game. I love this one. If we had pulled it off with Exeggutor, I would have been so happy. But hey, you know what? I can't complain. We got really close there. And we could have pulled it off if we had like a little bit more luck with the Harvest. But, you know, either way, what a fun game. What a good, fun game. And I can't be mad. Like, they're high up. They've been playing very well this entire thing. So it makes sense. All right, well, that's going to be today's battle. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video. If you've enjoyed yourself, hit like. It really helps support me. Likewise, if you're new here and you like what you saw, hit subscribe. We'd love to have you back. We make content every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, or at least that is the schedule I attempt to hold to. For all of you, leave a comment down below. It also really helps support me. I love to hear what you think about the plays I've made and the choices I've made. Could I do anything better? Have I taught you anything? I really want to know about it. Follow me on my various socials as well. You can find them all on the screen here. Finally, and I know this is generally for streaming, but I have activated my tip jar. If you go to my profile, you can find a link to my PayPal if you have derived any enjoyment or entertainment out of my videos and are feeling generous. It's always extremely appreciated. All right, everybody. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.